Hello everyone, hope you guys doing well, and welcome to the first video of IEC 62443. So in this video we will just touch upon the very high level topic of 62443. It is a short video. I intended to make short videos because it's a dry subject for many of us. It doesn't have any hacking course like we have in OSCP or any other course, but it's a very important topic when it comes to industrial control system cybersecurity. So in this video we will capture why, who, what, how and where of IEC 62443. So why 62443? 62443 is the only gold standard in the world for any of the industrial control system automation, right? Be it oil and gas, electrical utilities, transportation, marine, or manufacturing. Any domain in which is using industrial control automation will be touching or is more relevant to be secured from the perspective of IEC 62443. Now I'm mentioning specifically IEC because that's where we get the standards to download from. Or it is ISA/IEC 62443. Why? Because ISA99 is the committee which makes this particular set of standards, or which collects all the literature required for the standards, be it technical reports, policies, documents, everything. So 62443 is not for IT security, it is specifically for OT cybersecurity. However, it also encapsulates the requirements from 27001 because 27000 series of standards also contributed in formulating 62443. So that's why 62443 is a gold standard in the world. Currently, most of the governments, including United Nations, have acknowledged the relevance of 62443 when it comes to industrial control system automation cybersecurity. Now in 62443 we don't call it as ICS or OT, but we call it as IACS, that is industrial automation and control systems, just to emphasize that it is just not about technology but also about people and process. So who makes 62443? So 62443 is made by ISA99 committee and then published by IEC, that is International Electrotechnical Commission. And when it comes to 62443, that is ISA99, this committee is having many task groups which are working on various aspects of industrial control system or IACS cybersecurity. ISA99 in conjunction with IEC Task Committee 65 Working Group 10 produces and continues to develop 62443 series of standards. This includes technical reports as well. Now the scope is all the topics or aspects of what happens if we don't secure industrial control system, what happens if these systems get compromised. It can be endangerment of public or employee safety, public confidence loss, violation of regulatory requirement, even the national security. Of course, economic loss is something which we always anticipate when we are performing risk assessment. So the concept, as I mentioned, the IACS includes people, process and technology. When we talk about technology, we are specifically addressing security around PLCs, distributed control systems, SCADA environments, and so. Traditionally, these systems were not built with security in mindset, because here the operational continuity and safety are the highest priority. So while performing risk assessment, we also take care to include these requirements, that is safety and operational continuity, as our primary agenda. The purpose of ISA99 is to collect all the expertise from various contributors. Many people contribute in these working groups and they contribute in making the standards. They comment and they contribute in making the standards, recommended practices, including technical reports. And the committee focuses on improvement of the confidentiality, integrity, availability of the system under consideration, or what we call as SUC or SUC. Right. So this is ISA99 committee, which makes 62443. Then it is published by IEC. You can download these standards from IEC websites. Recent development is till now these standards were, or some of the standards were available in ISA website. Now they are not. That's what I heard. I'm one of the trainers with ISA Europe for all the 4 courses, that is IC 32, 33, 34 and 37. I haven't checked. I will check and update in the next video, but recently I heard that these standards are no more available free of cost from ISA website. Some of them were, till now they were available, but now we can download from IEC website by paying certain cost. So that's where we can get the IEC 62443 standards. Where to apply 62443? As I mentioned, it is applicable and here we can make a grid. It is applicable across 3 roles. The 3 roles in industrial control system lifecycle are asset owner, who owns the assets and who are responsible for the risk, who also have budget. We have service provider, where we have service provider. We have the service providers are the people who help asset owners in designing and implementation as well as risk assessment of the industrial control systems. Then we have the maintainers in the service provider, system integrators and maintainers, 2 roles inside service providers, who maintain in the maintenance phase, who maintain the health or posture management of the industrial control system. We also have OEM or manufacturers of these industrial control systems, who are responsible for the overall life cycle management of the industrial control system, components and systems. So these are the 3 roles, and these 3 roles are again spread across all the vertical domains, be it electrical domain, water, wastewater, transportation, manufacturing, pharma, and many other places where industrial control systems are prominently used. Now, what to expect in 62443? Now, 62443 is a set of standards. It's not one standard, it's a set of standards, now closing to 2000, or I believe it's more than 2000 pages standard now. And 62443 covers all these 3 roles. There are some of the set of standards which are applicable for a specific role like asset owner. Some of the standards are specifically applicable from the aspect of service provider, and some of the standards are applicable to OEMs. Now, depending on our role, we have to choose these set of standards. However, these standards seamlessly integrate the responsibilities of these 3 roles. That is the beauty of IEC 62443. And when I say just the standards, these are just not good to know, or just example ISO 27000 kind of clauses. These are the standards with some of the actionable items, and these are having a basic requirement, although it's a basic requirement. But these, when it comes to 624, when it comes to industrial control systems, these standards becomes very, very relevant, very effective, and many times we are not able to implement all the clauses of these standards. Interpretation of these standards is again a challenge, which we are going to discuss step by step in short videos in upcoming time. That's all for this video. Thank you so much, and looking forward all of you in next videos. Thank you so much.